Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to first of all say thank you so much to everybody who reached out to me yesterday in regards to my video. Got a lot of comments, a lot of people that I haven't talked to in a long time, which was really, really cool and very, very touching. And again, if you didn't like the content or don't like what you saw, I just ask that you unfollow. I got a couple shares out of it, so I'm really, really grateful and humbled by that. So I want to do my first 90 seconds with Nick, and this one, might go a little bit longer. Some of them might go a little bit longer, but I'm going to try to just kind of get a message out within 90 seconds or less. Sometimes just a little bit more, but not nearly as long as yesterday. So uh, today I want to focus on the word why. And this is a big word for me, and I want to do my very first 90 seconds with Nick because this is actually what gets me going every single morning and keeps me going when times are super tough. And my why is right here. And that's obviously my daughter when she was first born, and my beautiful wife. And I've got a baby boy, as I said, that's going to be here within 30 days. And so for me, I lived for 30 some odd years, 32 years, only looking out for me. Sure, I had my family and my extended family that I loved, but it was just me. I could do whatever I wanted. I could build companies, burn them to the ground. I could self-destruct. I could do whatever I wanted because I was only worried about one person, which was me. And it wasn't until my grandfather passed away that I really realized what life was about. Here was a man who was 91 years old. He'd been married to my grandmother for 70 years. That's 70 years. 70 years he'd been married. He grew up an only child, and he vowed that he was going to have a big family. When he passed away, he had six children, five of which were still alive, 10 grandchildren. I think at the time there was six great grandchildren, and now we're well into the double digits, and I'm going to be adding one to that. And so here I was in my early 30s. I had accomplished a lot of monetary success, had a lot of cool, crazy stories. And I'm standing in this room watching him take his last breaths. And in there, there was four generations. And I realized walking out of that hospital room, which would be the last time I saw him alive, like I had a lot of possessions, but I really had nothing. Um, and that moment, his death actually allowed me to find life. I was alive, but I wasn't living, and so I reconnected with Nicole, and who's now my wonderful wife and the mother of my two children. And I've actually found a higher purpose in life by living for something else and someone else besides myself. And so I don't think people often find out like what their why is, like why they do what they do. I ask a lot of people within my company, why do you want this job? Or why do you do this? Why do you do what you do? Well, I need to make money. Why? I need to pay my bills. Why? Because I'll get thrown out of my house. Well, if you keep digging deep enough, eventually you'll find what your why is. It might be your family. It might be, the God that you believe in. It might be community. It might be service. It might be a lot of things. But find that why, because when you find that why, you will find the how. And when I found my why, my life radically shifted. Radically shifted. And without this, I'm nothing. So today, a little bit more than 90 seconds, but I'm just introducing this. Find your why. Because when you find your why, the how will become so clear. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all, and I love you, and I'll see you mañana.